What's up, everybody, and welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about, I guess, the decline of fitness, the decline of bodies. We'll go with bodies and fitness, physique and fitness, whatever you want to call it. In, I guess, mostly it's America. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily in a lot of other countries. I'm saying it's mostly here in America. And now, before we get into that, let me do a little background about myself, which some of you may or may not know. If you're new to the channel, you probably don't know anything about me like that. I used to do private police when I lived in Rhode Island for the Rouse Company. I had a lot of training as far as watching individuals' body language, reading their language. I worked in clubs for years as a bouncer. Now, any of you that have worked in a club, you know that there are certain body languages that are happening and certain looks that happen before you get into a fight. I also took place in a anti-terrorism training called Eagle Eyes Anti-Terrorism Training, which again teaches you to observe your surroundings and learn body language, the way people look, their eyes, everything, the way these things work. Okay? Now, that being said, the decline in fitness in general in America, I don't even know when it happened. It happened like that. Like all of a sudden I look and it's like, oh no, proud to be fat, happy to be fat, fat is good, stop, supporting these little skinny people that are, exercising too much, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there going, what the fuck just happened? We went from having a problem with obesity to, it's okay that you're obese. It's okay that you're fat. Big is beautiful, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something right now. There's not a fucking fat person on the planet, and I'll say it. I'll get bashed for this. I don't give a fuck. Not a single fucking fat person or obese person on the planet looks in the mirror and says, I love the way I look. I wish everybody would look like this. This is so much fun. This is great. I love the way that I look. Not one. I don't give a shit who you are. And now, anybody who exercises, they have this like, oh, you're making me feel bad if you wear a tank top in the gym. You're making me feel like, I'm not good enough. Well, what the fuck? It's a gym. You go there to work out. I look like I work out. Why the fuck can I wear a tank top? But at the same time, nobody's telling you what you can and can't wear. The heavy people are in there wearing spandex. I don't want to see you wearing spandex, but you're doing it. Bottom line is, it's not about fitness anymore. It's about feelings. It's not about how your fucking blood work is, your cholesterol, your blood pressure. It's about how you feel. And shutting people up so that they don't fucking complain and bitch to, I don't even know who the fuck they complain and bitch to, but the bottom line is, you got these support groups. It's okay to be fat. It's okay to be this. It's okay to be obese. And they're actually putting fitness in, working out and being healthy and making it, like, demonizing it. Making it like it's a fucking bad thing. Here's a fucking wake-up call. The human body was never meant to be that fat. Just because it can be that fat doesn't mean it has to be that fat. Look at the muscular system. Look at the cardiovascular system. Look at all these different things of the body, how they're supposed to work. And when you get heavy or fat, even if you have too much muscle, some of these systems get fucked up. The body's not meant to be that heavy. So now in this, you have this fitness industry that is trying to build itself up still. It's always constantly trying to grow. And you have people that want to go into the fitness industry because they're like, oh, I want to look like these people. But they don't have the willpower or the genetics or whatever the case may be, the discipline to do it. And what happens is they come out and they're too fat to compete. They don't look that good. And what happens is they tell people, well, it doesn't matter. I'm happy the way I am and I'm healthy. Okay? That right there is the biggest cop-out to shut people down, because what can you really say to that? What can you say? You're wrong? You're not happy? You suck? No, you can't say that. So you have to sit there and go, well, fuck, if you're happy, fine. And this is where my training comes into play, because I see these people talk about how happy they are, and they're fucking miserable. If you're so happy, I can see it in your eyes and your body language, the way you move, you're not happy looking like that. You want to look like the person on the stage, and that's why you tried to get there to begin with. But the bottom line was you didn't have the discipline, and you're too lazy to do it. So you go with the cop-out, I'm healthy and I'm happy the way I am. Now don't get me wrong, I like to be a little bit fatter in the off-season. That's fine, okay? But I'm not happy about it. I'd love to be shredded year-round. But you know what? I'm not willing to do what that takes anymore. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. I was lean all the time, but it's not for me anymore. But at least I can say, you know what? I'm not happy about it. Fuck, I'd love to be another 5% body fat leaner. I don't know what I am right now. I'm 235 pounds with a full set of six-pack abs, but, I could be leaner. Definitely could be leaner and be happier a little bit leaner, but not willing to do what it takes. But I can admit that, okay? It's not a fucking flaw in your personality. It doesn't make you a bad person if you just admit, I don't have what it takes to do what I need to do to look the way I want to, but I'm not happy being fucking fat. So now you have this fat shaming, they call it. This boggles my fucking mind. So they're saying like if you go to the beach and you have your shirt off, you're making the person who's fat next to you feel ashamed. So that's fat shaming. You shouldn't do that. You're an asshole for doing that. What the fuck? Since when did the beach have to do with whether or not I take my shirt off to shame the person next to me? It's 95 fucking degrees and I want to get a tan. And I got to think about the person's feelings next to me. This whole feelings thing is fucking insane. The way it is blown up in America. You can't say this about this. You can't say that about that. Anybody can say anything they fucking want about me, whether it's racist or not. I don't fucking care. It doesn't bother me. You know why? It's just fucking words. But the fitness and obesity thing, it's not just words anymore. It's not about calling someone fat. It's about making them feel bad because of the way you look. If you're too fit, they feel fat and they feel bad. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Get fat? Get fat so they feel better about themselves? You know, it doesn't make any sense. It should be the opposite. It should be that person who is overweight or fat says, I feel like shit because, you know what, the human body's not fucking meant to look like this. It's not supposed to be like this. And I don't give a shit what anybody says, I'm not happy and I want to look better. I want to look like the girl in the Victoria's Secret catalog. I want to look like the cheerleaders. I want to look like the girls on stage. I want to look like that because I think that's beautiful. I think it's aesthetic. I think it's appealing. I think it's great. And I think I would be happy fitting in a size 3 jeans, 2 jeans, or whatever. But instead, they cater to them being fat, let them get fatter, and say it's okay to be fat. And say, hey, fitness people, stop making them feel bad because they're fat. All I did was walk by them with a tank top on. What would you like me to do? Wear a fucking robe to the beach, unrobe when I get in the water, come out, put the robe back on. It's just getting fucking ridiculous. So, as the whole fitness and health thing starts to change and mutate and turn into something new that's just getting more and more fucked up as we go along, you guys that are out there that are in shape, that are doing what you have to do to stay in shape, that have discipline, that have willpower, eat foods you don't fucking like because, you know what, it gets a result in your body that you want. You do your cardio, you train constantly, you take care of yourself. Bravo to you. Bravo to you. And the fat people should stop trying to make us feel bad because they feel bad because we walked by them doing shit that we don't want to do to look the way we want to be healthy. That's not fair on our part. So I'm calling all arms to say, you know what? Stop stop muscle shaming us because you're fat. Bios3training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. Fucking fight it out. I don't give a shit. Fat people, skinny people, lean people, big people, tall people, cats, dogs, fight. www.bios3training.com is the blog, and we're no muscle shaming bicep, and we're out.